Nothing inspires quite like real stories of people who turned setbacks into comebacks. We've all been there, haven't we? Standing at a crossroads, feeling the weight of a door that just slammed shut. But some people see that closed door not as an end, but as a wall to break through. This is about them. It's a journey into the heart of perseverance, self-belief, gratitude. It's about looking a challenge square in the eye and seeing not an obstacle, but an opportunity. It's about the simple, profound truth that you must never, ever give up on yourself. Today, we're not just telling stories, we're extracting the wisdom from them. The format is simple, but powerful. We'll dive into the life of someone truly remarkable, someone who faced down adversity and refused to blink. We'll share a quick look at their struggle, their moment of truth. And from that story, we'll pull one single potent takeaway, a piece of wisdom you can carry with you. Chapter 1. Our journey begins with a name recognized the world over, Oprah Winfrey. But before the empire, before she became a global icon, there was a young girl born into rural poverty in Mississippi. Her early life was marked by hardship and profound trauma, abuse that could have silenced anyone. Her path into television wasn't smooth either. Early in her career, a producer fired her, telling her she was unfit for television. But Oprah possessed a self-belief that was simply relentless. She channeled her unique ability to connect, to listen with genuine empathy. She transformed unfitness for standard news into a revolutionary new form of daytime television, a show built on authenticity and connection. She launched The Oprah Winfrey Show, dominating for 25 years, creating a space for healing, learning, and inspiration. She built a media empire, proving where you come from has no bearing on where you can go. Your past doesn't determine your future. Chapter 2. Imagine being a single mother, your dream clutched in your hands, with the world seemingly telling you it's worthless. 12 times the industry told her no. She held on to that flicker of belief. The 13th submission landed with Bloomsbury. One yes erased all the no's. That one final push changed literary history forever. Success is often one more attempt away. Chapter 3. He was cut. He went home and cried, but it was an ignition. He got to work. First in, last out. He used the sting to push harder, practice more intensely, jump higher. He dominated, then never stopped. Use setbacks as fuel to come back stronger. Consider being born with no arms and no legs. Loneliness, depression, hopelessness. Then a shift. He practiced gratitude, focused on what was possible, learned to live without limits. He became a renowned speaker, founded a nonprofit, married, became a father. Your attitude defines your limits. Most people slow down at senior years. Not Harlan Sanders with $105 and a fried chicken recipe. He drove cross-country, cooked for owners, heard 1,000 no's, kept going. Finally, yes, those franchises became Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's never too late. Fired for lacking imagination. First studio bankrupt. Character stolen, staff gone, belief unshaken. Back to the board. Mickey, then Snow White. Disney's folly became a triumph. Believe in your vision. A world of silence and darkness. Then, Anne Sullivan. Water over one hand, Water in the other. The key turned. From Radcliffe to global advocate, limits can become strengths, you know. Homeless with his son, quiet desperation, incredible resolve. He saw a path out, battled for one job, studied between shelters. He passed on the first try, won the role, built his firm. Keep your eyes on a better future. Rock bottom. Then inspiration struck. He wrote, Rocky. They wanted a star. He said he was Rocky. He held his ground. A cultural phenomenon. Bet on yourself. Yeah. From a late blooming colonel to a visionary animator, a voice found in darkness, a father who refused to quit, and an actor who stood for his worth. Persistence and self-belief reshape destiny. 13. A rising surf star. Then a shark attack severed her arm. The world assumed an end. The psychological toll immense. But she returned, reinvented balance, paddling, technique. 2 years later, a champion. Decide you won't be defined by loss. For opposing apartheid, sentenced to life. 27 years in prison, hard labor, family isolated. Designed to break him, yet he emerged speaking reconciliation, not revenge. He chose forgiveness, enabling a peaceful democracy, becoming president and a global symbol of peace. Choose hope and forgiveness to free yourself. Yeah, born when autism was misunderstood. Different, not less. Thinking in pictures, she saw what animals saw, details others missed. She revolutionized livestock handling, calm environments, global impact. Differences can be superpowers. Embrace them. Yeah. Chaos at home, mother's death, homeless at 15, spark of resolve. She chose differently. Studied on subways and stairwells, torn encyclopedia pages in her bag. She graduated and earned a Harvard scholarship. Small steps change your trajectory. Really inspiring. A long series of rejections, schools, jobs, Harvard, 10 times. He reframed rejection as redirection, gathered friends, founded Alibaba with little capital. Chapter 16. From foster care to family stability, Simone discovered gymnastics. She trained with discipline and joy, soared to gold and world titles, a superhero in a leotard. Under immense pressure, she withdrew for mental health. The twisties are dangerous. She redefined strength. Confidence includes caring for yourself. At 21, ALS diagnosis, 2 years to live. He couldn't control the disease, but could control his mind and research. From his wheelchair, he changed our understanding of the cosmos and inspired millions. Focus on what you can control. Early trauma led to years of silence, believing her voice had caused harm. Literature sustained her. A teacher helped her reclaim her voice. She transformed pain into poetry and prose. Your voice can rise from pain. A national-level athlete, thrown from a train, leg amputated. She forged a bold new dream, Everest, and trained relentlessly. 2 years later, first female amputee to summit, turned tragedy into a new dream. The Wizard of Menlo Park, a path paved with so-called failures. He tested thousands. Each burnout was data, not defeat. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Failures are steps to invention. Outro. 20 stories. 20 battles against poverty, rejection, loss, doubt. From Oprah's empire to Edison's light bulb. Each a testament to resilience. Setbacks are not the end. They are detours, chances to gather strength, find a new path, or fuel a more determined climb. They remind us our circumstances do not have the final say. Our attitude does. What connects them is not the absence of struggle, but a mindset that refuses to be defeated. A belief that tomorrow can be better than today, and a willingness to do the work. They chose hope over despair, action over apathy, and self-belief over doubt. Our greatest strength isn't avoiding falls, but how we rise after them. So, as we close, take a moment. Which story resonated with you? Which lesson can you apply to your own life, starting today? Maybe it's to take that one extra step like J.K. Rowling, or to reframe a failure like Thomas Edison. Let these stories remind you. No matter where you start, a confident, positive mindset can carry you through. Reflect on that. Apply it. And if you found value here, subscribe for more stories that fire you up. Your comeback story is waiting to be written.